Well, if you don't live under a rock, you know that EA just released TOTS, and these TOTS from PL look so good. But who is better than whom, right? That's hard to tell. That's why I'm gonna make this easier for you. I'm gonna rank all of them right now, right here, so that you understand why one card is better than another. So without further to say, let's go right into it. I'll show you my computer right now. We're gonna see these PLs. Right out of the bat, I can tell you that a few cards could potentially not be as good. And I can tell you one thing, you are not gonna like my ranking, because I just think about things differently. I can say that I'm not the biggest fan of this Traore. I've never been the biggest fan of Traore. And I'm not the biggest fan of course, this Henderson. I don't know. Well, it's okay. Let's dive right into it. And we're ranking them here together. So I'll go by what I think the ranking will be. This is going to be pretty hard because a lot of these cards are so good. But let me tell you that I'm sure Henderson is not going to be on the top 10. And Robertson ain't going to be on the top 10. Ooh, Alexander-Arnold ain't going to be on the top 10. Actually, if I open them all right now, that would make my life easier so that I can later on just spot them one by one. This Richarlison looks sick. Rashford, not the biggest fan as well. Henderson, such a great card. Alisson, this is literally all Liverpool players. Man, this is so insane. And imagine you get any of these cards on your player picks. Like, I'll be happy even with the lowest rated ones, okay? But cool. Imagine, even when you have player picks, this is going to help you understand which card is better than another and which card you should be picking. So let's go straight with the first one. I think the worst card in the whole thing is his Henderson. I mean, to be honest, he's not half bad. He has great stats. Like, we could compare him to Totssf, but I don't want to. And his traits, he has all the traits that a keeper needs. But at the end of the day, this is TOTS, and you need, if like the bet, like the second one I'll put is Alisson. I'll put him right after Henderson, because I don't think keepers with these high stats actually do make a big difference. Because at the end of the day, if you look at this guy, all you need to do is add basic, and he already has 90 on everything. And then when you add basic to Alisson, he just becomes 99 on every single stat. And he ain't got saves with feet anyways. So, you know, he will be missing on like positioning and stuff. So I don't know what big of a difference it makes on keepers anyways. Robertson, I have never been the biggest fan of Robertson because of the low strength, and yeah, because of the low strength in general. He has 2-star weak foot, and I don't think that's good enough. He's a high, which is okay, but again, we're looking at TOTS. Then Alexander-Arnold plus his pace. Well, yeah, his pace is there. Alexander is another one without strength. I mean, boys, these guys are gonna be playing against rocks. Whenever we get to the strikers, you're gonna see how good those strikers are. And 77 strength, just not enough. Agility and balance is good, but you're paying 500k for this guy, you know? At the end of the day, you could get someone like Danny da Costa. And this guy, like, if you look at his stats for a right back, like, the strength's there. The defending is lower, but that's fine. The agility and balance ain't there, but he has a 4-star weak for the 5-star skills. He's such a great card. Arnold, I don't know. And so Junko, I'll put him after just because it's TOTS. And this guy, even though he's unfairly unreal, and I wish I had this card in my team, 200k, and you are still missing the passing a bit, the jumping. Man, this card just looks unreal. But once you look at the other cards, like how good they are, it's like, okay, he ain't that greatest. Because this guy, you know who he's going to be playing against? He's going to be playing against Adama Traore. And even though I'm not the biggest fan of Traore, when you apply Sniper, he actually becomes good. Like, his composure comes up, he's strong, he's pacey. But I wouldn't put him on the top 10 of these new cards. I'll put him either, maybe even up front to Wan-Bissaka. But yeah, look at how good that is. That strength. This guy is the one that's going to have to be playing against Soyuncu, boys. So you have to bear that in mind. Next up, we have Wan-Bissaka. 410k, yeah. Low weak fit. But look, finally we get someone with a bit more strength. He has the 81 strength, the high agility, a bit, 81 balancing the greatest. But you play anchor, 86 strength. Now we get into cards that can actually play against this Adama. When Adama plays against him, of course he's going to lose. But at least he's going to give you a fight. Robertson, Kovacic. I'm a huge fan of this card. He plays on midfield. He ain't got the greatest links, but he can still link to Tomori, which is a really relevant card. Like the centre back, he's a really relevant card. He has the dribbling, the agility, and everything. With the 4-4, decent work rates as a centre mid, I'm sure he's gonna be a king in that position. You're gonna have to apply shadow if you do want him to be able to compete against these other beasts that I'm gonna show you after. Now, Richarlison, I think I'll put him further up. And sorry, we're not gonna look at him now. We're gonna look at Henderson. That he ain't at the top. The only reason he ain't at the top, right, is because of his low agility and balance. I don't think they're gonna be an issue or not. But boys, he has 89 plus on every single stat when you apply shadow on him. He can become a 91 rated striker. Bros. Wow. I'm not sure. No, actually, I was gonna make a joke. I did it on Instagram. I said, Alex Ferguson said that if they gave him Henderson and another 10 sticks, he will be in the Champions League. That's funny because he actually said it about Zidane, and I just wanted to make a pun with that. And you know, he lost all joke because now it's not a pun anymore. But well, Sonaldo, I think Sonaldo will be the first one. Auba has the 4-4. That finally he grabs the balance. The pace is there. This is one of the top 5 cards. De Bruyne, they brought his defending up, so this guy is used a beast. 99 rated, boys. Do you think he played that good? Then Mane, it is higher than his. Yeah, he's higher than his 97 in it. So, wow. But this is what I'm saying. This is like 99 on every single thing. Okay, Agüero. I'm gonna leave Agüero here. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave Agüero there. Look, this guy is small, but look at the strength. You're gonna be playing against these guys. You know, this guy will put him there, and then I'll be putting Salah 1.5 mil. The weak foot. Nah, I'll even put him before Hendo because of the weak foot. He's gonna be a great card, yeah, but that weak foot ain't that. Barty. He got the weak foot up, and I do think this is a highly underrated card. I'll bring it up front to Salah, 100%. And I do think Agüero is better though. I do think Barty will feel better on the ball than Agüero. I don't know why, but for some reason Barty just feels so quick with the ball and off the ball. So yeah, Agüero goes there, and then I do think AUBAMEYANG will be better than Agüero because of the extra strength and the pace. Man, they look so similar. This is like unfair, you know. It's unfair to compare one of the other. It's impossible to pick one of both because they both look unreal. I wouldn't put him first though. Mane, yeah, I mean, I'll put him up front to them two, and then Sonaldo, I'll put him here because you know how good Son is, and all you need to do is add engine, and you have a beast. He has a 5-star week for that most of these cars ain't have. So for 2 million, I do think he will provide more than Mane to your team. He ain't got the same links though, but still a great card. Then Mahrez is someone that I will put below Sadio Mane, but this guy will put him up front to Salah because of the 5 skills and the 4 weak fit and the much deserved stamina. He has been always a guy that can't last the whole game, so now he will be able to. So De Bruyne, Richarlison is a guy that I put up front because of how overpowered he looks. I don't know why. Oh, well, again, the weak fit. Yeah, the weak fit. So he's up front, up there with Sonaldo because of the weak fit. And then, well, De Bruyne also has the weak foot. He can play as a centre mid. He's going to have low agility and balance, but you apply engine and you got yourself a little beast. I mean, we packed this on stream, by the way. And now, well, number one, I had to put Van Dijk. He does have low balance, but I have played against Van Dijk, and he's Van Dijk, boys. Nothing to say there. He will be my top one with De Bruyne. These cards are broken. These cards are broken. I do believe they are broken. But well, thank you so much for watching. That was it for today. Hope that you enjoy it. Either way, this is our new webcam, by the way. And I'm not using my phone anymore. Now I can use my phone to record TikToks whilst we do all this and while I stream. So if you want to catch me on stream, I do stream Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sundays at 12. Well, Thursday I do at 10. But well, that's it for today, boys. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.